Welcome back to the next part of this No Shield Dark Souls run. As you may notice, I am fractionally moved from the last location. I did actually stop at the bonfire. So what I've done in the last 20 minutes, since we stopped the last recording, is I've gone back to, via Sen's Fortress, got killed, tried again, gone back to the previous blacksmith, to Mr. Astora Andre, and therein I got my scimitar upgraded to +6. So I then homeward boned back to this bonfire, killed a few of the same mobs we've just killed again to get some more XP, popped a couple of souls out of my stash of souls sitting around. These are just the ones we've been picking up as we go around. The Nameless Soldier, Proud Knight. I had a Soul of a Hero which was 10k, kind of handy. So I popped a few of those and I used those to up my scimitar to +10. We also have 5k on us, so now we're going to do something both fun and useful, and it's actually very simple, it's a button press. So with the aid of my +10 sword, I'm then going to go to Modify. Now, I could turn it into a lightning scimitar, don't really want to do that, kind of already have a lightning katana. However, this little recipe, since we have the Soul of Quelaag, and we have 5k, and we have +10 scimitar, we can make Quelaag's Fury Sword. Which is pretty excellent, and is very good for this boss fight, because lightning, not so good in this boss fight. It may become obvious why, as the boss fight kicks off. So we're going to make that right now. Job's a good one. So, just to show you that, Quelaag's Fury Sword. Now, it only does 60 normal damage, as you can see, but 170 fire. Doesn't scale well with strength. Does actually scale with dexterity, which is kind of interesting for a boss-ish weapon. Nice bit of text. Power affected by the wielder's humanity. That is true. Increased humanity does increase your damage. So let's equip that and take a look at it. It's actually a really nice weapon. Let's two-hand it for maximum effect. It's very nice. It loses its potency as the game goes on, but right here, that's going to be pretty good. Now what I actually like to do... If I have any Demon Titanite, I would quite like to reinforce that further. I do have one. I will need 5k to do that. I think that's worth doing. So I'm just going to carry on doing what we were just doing, what I was just doing just now before I started, and let's pop a large Proud Knight. And a couple of Nameless Soldiers, I suspect. Yes, he's good at forging. So that's +1. If we killed some Titanite demons, we could get to +2. That is rather tempting. I might just go back now and kill the other Titanite demon, and I'm going to do that with the power of just cheating. Well, not really, just being cheap, because it's a Titanite demon. I mean. It is possible to melee with them, but you really need a shield, to be honest. I suspect he's killable without a shield quite easily, just it's the question of how many attempts it would take. And I think you've got better things to do than watch me beat my head against the same monster just to get a drop. Really? So, we're just going to be cheap. Now we should have plenty of arrows here. So that's all we wanted. And we just need to shoot him in the foot forever. It's not the most manly of tactics. I think we're actually using really poor quality arrows. Standard arrow. No, we're using fine arrows. Okay. We just suck with a bow, frankly. Okay, maybe we'll actually try damage, because, you know, life's too short. I don't have any Estus. That's a slight drawback. Well, yeah, let's have a go. Kind of want to be behind this guy, if you're going to attack him. He doesn't like that very much. As you can tell. We might just skip that. I mean, yeah, we can have him, but you know, screw it, let's do the boss. Now, what I might do is just show you the boss and try and solo it. Do I want to do that with just a +1 Quelags? Yeah, what the hell, it's not going to be much harder. So, I'm going to have to go human for this, which is a bit of a waste, only because I want to... Oh, it's going to cost me twin humanity. See, I may as well get help then. I've got tons of the things though, so I'm not deeply worried by that. Let's reverse some hollowing. Kindle up this bonfire. It would be a bit of a waste not to summon in help if we could get help, but it does depend on whether there is help around here. So it's up to players to leave their signs on the ground if they want to be summoned. Now there's that guy. Doesn't look very imposing. I'm not very impressed by him. I will take most help if I can get it. You know, I'm not choosy utterly, but more than that guy would be nice. Ah, Orange Phantom. I like Orange Phantoms. He's got a sword and a shield. He looks hard. Let's bring him in. If we can. Also, people get bored and put their sign down again. That does make their sign vanish. I don't know if we'll get him because I think he's refreshed his sign. So I don't know. I mean, people have varying skill with these bosses. What I really want is a guy with a big two-handed weapon and a massive shield. You know, someone who isn't me, essentially. But there's no one around now. We are, of course, subject to being invaded at this point. Summoning failed. Okay, let's just sprint to the boss, and I will show you the boss, if we can get there without too much trouble. We'll see how much trouble we can get into. Quite a lot. Yeah, see, missed the parry, no shield, kinda goes bad. Because they are tough, those guys. With a Tower Shield, it's laughable because you block and they hit you and kind of go, oh, that didn't work. I guess we'll just wait there and wait to be hit. Didn't get my previous souls, but there wasn't really anything there, to be fair, so can't say I'm too worried. Lousy timing. Lousy timing. Better. Less lousy timing. So, are we going to sprint all the way through here? Yeah, I think so. I think we are, you know? I'm going straight for the boss door. And I need Quelags out for this. So, engage sprinting. It would be good to have some lightning resist on. Don't have a lot of that, so, you know, I could robe up for this. I could stick on my black robes, but I don't think I actually equipped them in the inventory in the right place. And now these guys are a slight bastard, but I don't deeply plan on fighting any of them. I just like you to at least see this boss and how much of a bitch it is. So this is Ornstein and Smough, or Ornstein and Smough, depending on your pronunciation skills. There are two of them. They both hit very hard. They can both kill you quite easily. Now the real trick here, if there is a trick, is to separate them. And I forget what a long reach he has. And this is going to be over very quickly. We haven't made a dent. Doesn't deeply surprise me, as they are total fuckers. This is such a multiplayer boss fight. I mean, otherwise you're kind of down to trying to separate them, get some hits in on one, and pray the other doesn't catch you. Also, a shield would be exceptionally good here. You have to use the pillars, and the pillars are pretty essential to this whole scenario. Smough is the hardest hitting, but it's kind of a relative scale thing. They both hit very hard. Ooh, yeah, that's kind of bad. Ooh, he actually got me with a hammer. Well, that's unpleasant. I'm going to be out of Estus before before we even get him down, I think. Oh, come on, Ornstein. Give me a break here. That's not the break I was looking for. That was going okay for a second. I can't really afford to waste that healing. Can't really afford to waste it. It isn't pleasant, this. Really not so much with the pleasant. It is such an adrenaline fight, though. Ooh. I can't believe that he got me with that. That sucks. Oh, that really sucks. I mean, Ornstein's injured. And I mean, that's a good thing, that. Not to be underestimated, the degree to which that's a good thing. However, there's also a sense in which we're completely fucked. Even if I get one of them down, I'd have to cheese the rest of the fight, and that's not so good. That wasn't so great. Ooh, that was... what the hell was that shit? I mean, it seemed unsporting to me. Ah. Okay, this may be getting too problematic for me. I'd kind of like to heal with healing. I mean, that had merit as a notion. A notional notion. Yeah, I mean, that's actually about the best I've done solo. I mean, well, yeah, actually solo. Actually solo, that's about the best I've done. Let's have another bash. But I think I'd like some help. Really would. I'll take anyone, preferably there'll be two of them. I really like that guy because he's golden, and golden guys tend to be helpful. Can I summon you as well? I just body count. Come on, let me touch the summon sign. Come on, let me touch the summon sign. We don't seem to be getting summoning, really. There's a lack. There is another way to do this, but I would have to clear the boss room. That's a summoning fail. That's a summoning fail. What are you? I don't really see you being that much help, but... Sly Weevil 5. Yeah, go on then. Go on then. Go on then. And lots of failures. I'm not seeing this working, you know. Last time I came through here, I was extraordinarily heavily armoured with a tower shield and a plus something reasonably large. It was plus 10, I suppose, club, kind of a two-hander, pretty much. And I brought in a couple of guys, one of whom, actually I think I brought in one guy and an NPC, or it was two guys, I can't quite recall which. He's wearing the Silver Knight armour. That's not promising. But I will take anyone. You do nicely. I wish people would not get bored and just put their summon sign down every 30 seconds, because it takes time to propagate across servers. The way it works out, Dark Souls have a number of servers and you don't know which one you're on. There are some other people on the same server as you. We've got a man. Hello, dude. Thank you for coming, you kick ass. Right, shall we go then? I would bring in another one, but I don't think we're going to get the chance, so... Nice. Let's do this shit. Let's do this shit. Hopefully he's not going to realise I'm doing a no shield run, because he might realise that I'm a bit likely to get killed. Right. Let's rock it. Let's rock this shit. Screw that asshole. You coming, mate? Okay, you want that guy? That's fine. No worries, mate. We can do this. You want that guy? That's fine. We can do that. I think we got lag issues. Let me just stop this upload and let's try this again, shall we? Can we go to the boss now? You ready? I want to kill the boss. You come up here. going to the boss. Let's go, let's go. Well, you can come or not come, I don't really care which. He obviously wants to do something else. I mean, that's, you know, if he wants to do something else, that's good. He's welcome to leave. I have zero intention. Now we shouldn't get 2 here, we should get 1. I don't know why we have 2. That's very unsporting. Okay, there we go. This is going to be impossible without a shield. See, I don't really want to do it this way. Unless I have to. This is going to be a bit of a mess, I'm sensing. Vanquished like the asshat you are. Unfortunately, some players are not very good. I mean, I don't have a shield, for the love of God. Which is severely limiting. I mean, you know. You know, and there's only so much I can do without a shield. Really? I've never tried to kill one of those without a shield. I mean, that took Estus, and I'm not even sure that Quilags was the best. Whoa! I should be parrying this guy. I can't believe that I may die to this. I shouldn't do. Fucking die. Fucking die. Why won't you die, etc. Okay. Okay, this is messy as fuck. I'm bringing in Solaire. Oh god, that thing's still not dead. Oh, that phantom I brought in. Such an asshole. I can't believe I've brought in Solaire, and oh god. And now Solaire is going to have a bash at this thing and probably get mauled. Oh, come on. Look. Solaire, I know you can take this guy. But I don't really want Solaire to get injured, is the thing, because Solaire is not supposed to be fighting this mob. Unfortunately, my useless fucking ally... God damn it! Okay, is there anybody who can help me here? I mean, I'm feeling the need. I am feeling the need. I've got 6 Estus and 1 slightly injured sun bro, as I believe is the common parlance. Yeah. Ah, that's a player. Whoever you are, get the hell in here. We've got Solaire, we've got you. Come on, one more player, we can do this shit. We can do this. We can take these bastards, etc. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You know you want it. You know you want it. Come along, Dark Souls players. You see, this isn't, you know, obviously the game did come out a while ago, so there aren't a billion people playing. Dee 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 dee. Summoning failed. Okay, well, you see, if I lead Solaire too far, this is going to go ass sideways quite fast. Controller low on battery. Ah, that guy's back again. Asshole. You're just getting impatient. Leave your goddamn sign on the floor. God damn it. I've got a knight. I'm all sorted up, and I've got plenty of things to kill, but I don't have anyone to go with. Okay, well, let's hang around here, because what may happen is, you know, we might get lucky and get invaded. I may have a cigarette. I hate to let, you know, life intrude on you know, quality gaming, but I need people to kill. There have to be people to kill. I'm not going to hang around here for minutes, by the way, so you know, don't feel you have to skip ahead, but I could understand it. Summoning failed. Okay, let's just grab that guy if we can. His sign's vanished, so I think that's a no. You know, in some games they have something like World of Warcraft or any other MMO. You know, you'd join a specific server, you create characters on that server, and they kind of stick with that server. And if you want to play with friends, they have to create a character on that server and level it up. Dark Souls has a number of servers around the world. You never know which one you're on. It does depend on server load and stuff like that as to what's going to be happening. If you stick your summon sign down, and I've got the white sign courtesy of Solaire at the start, so I can put that down and offer my services if I wanted to. That won't affect my world though, that will only help other people if they summon me to defeat things in their world. So I really want to summon someone into my world. Come on. That guy just doesn't know how this works. Because if you get impatient, you think, oh, well, I'll just put it down again because I know that switches the servers. And yes, it does, but it takes time for your sign to propagate out, and he may be skipping around. Oh, hello! Hello, hello, my dear friend! Oops. Oh, Shit, I pressed the wrong one. Right. Let's do this shit. Let's do Ornstein first. I still have to be careful here. I don't want Smough first. I want Ornstein. Let's get Ornstein. If we can keep him stun locked, then he goes down. This is such a multiplayer fight. Right, Ornstein down. So now we just have one problem. One very large problem. As Smough has now absorbed the power of Ornstein, Ornstein has just absorbed the power of Smough. Now, the position has reset, so... jump away. Okay, so those guys are not aware of that. That's a bit of a problem. So there's doing a fine-ass job there. Don't take him in the corner, because it'll go bad. Jump away. So that's that guy down. So it's me and Smough. Well, okay. Now there is a very cheap way you can do this with a crossbow, but I don't really have a crossbow. That didn't do anything. Again, it is about using the pillars. And you really don't want to be near that lightning slam. You have to get close to the pillar to draw him in, and then back the fuck up. Because his hammer's bigger than a pillar. Oh yes. He's really in a slammy mood today. We don't need to kind of beat him down, you know, this is now just a question of not dying horribly. He does have a follow-up to that. Now I know in theory you can get in close, unless he's feeling like he really wants to do something nasty. I'm liking chip damage. You know, I'm liking it a lot. Okay. He does have a running charge. You do have to keep repositioning because he's not consciously staying behind that pillar. And he can hit you with most of his attacks even through the pillar. So, distance, very critical. That one I'm pretty sure is a you want to be in close attack, normally. Again, gotta get in close to lock him so he thinks he can get in and hit you. He doesn't really want to do that at the moment. He's quite keen to come around the pillar. But I don't really fancy that, I gotta say. Okay, fine. Let's hit me there. Observe how that's not round the pillar anymore. Smough? Smough? Smoggy Smough. Whoa! Okay, that's a slight issue. I've got some Estus. I had some Estus. He didn't like me getting overly familiar with him, that's the problem. I mean, definitely had Estus. It was nice having Estus. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Ah, Cavalier attitude to danger. Oh dear! Oh dear. Now, come on. Ah. We don't have any heals. You mean we have no health of any kind? No, we don't. We don't have any health. There is no health. Health will not be manifesting. Okay. I mean, this is the cheap way. Because you kind of got to hit him on the upswing. But one false move. One false move, and this is game over. And you can appreciate why I don't want that, given how hard it was to get to this point. It is a tricky fight. I mean, not everyone you summon is going to be able to really do an awful lot. You know, because it's quite a hard one. It really is. And this isn't a manly way to finish it, you know. But it has been kind of against the odds, and it isn't over yet. You're still trying to get round, you see. And we got to make sure he doesn't do a good job. That was bad. But I mean, this is a valid technique. You know, you might be playing an archer. You might. This could be very over unless I get him back into position. poor quality shots. So long, Smough. Hopefully. It's been fun. But I won't miss you. In the least. And we're done. One, not two boss souls, one boss soul, and humanity, and 50k. So that fight's that easy, really. Pretty straightforward. So, yeah, obviously eminently soloable. Provided you're a team of 10 men. But that's good, you know, that's notable progress. That is... I think that's the hardest boss, really. It's certainly the boss I'm happiest to get help with. I mean, there's a lot of technique to that fight, which I did not manage to demonstrate. There are a lot of people who can, you know, once one of them's down, just love the next section. They just go up to Smough and you know, have a laugh with him. So much XP, so very much. It's so tempting to get pyromancy. Again, it just seems like cheating, but then summoning in people seems like cheating, but then that is kind of what the game's about. I mean, Dark Souls 2, they're really emphasizing the co-op and the invasion for such occurrences, so... Well, we'll deal with that momentarily. Meantime, let's go and have the obligatory "this game is designed for male gamers" moment. Walk in dramatically.
And overcome much, chosen undead. Come
Yeah.
hither, child.
I can't really get any more Heather. Character design. It's a fine artistic, you know, whatever.
O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord vessel to thee.
And that is not only plot necessary, but it's extraordinarily worth having. We can now teleport, essentially, between any of the major bonfires that we've already been to. So, winner.
And beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices. O chosen undead, thou hast journeyed far. Since the day Father once living, now undead, and a fitting heir to Father Gwyn thou art. O chosen undead, and beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, a grave and arduous test of metal, yea, it shall be. Indeed, we had felt the warmth of fire, its radiance and the life it sustaineth. Without fire, all shall be a frigid and frightful dark. Please, Father's role thou should assume, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and seeker friend, the primordial serpent, shall guideth thee. Now thou shalt go forth, chosen undead. May thou be one with the sunlight forevermore.
Yes, so jolly good. So that's obviously plot. in some notable way. In some way, the fire is going out of our world. Gwyn was supposed to be hanging onto it, and Gwyn is her daddy, and we have to succeed him in some way. And you can imagine what succeeding him is going to involve. Now, there are several other things we can do here. So there is slightly more going on in Anor Londo plot-wise than meets the eye. But I'm not sure we're going to explore that this video. In fact, as far as Anor Londo goes, I don't think there's an awful lot else that I deeply need. I would quite like... See, if I want to buy Pyromancy, now is a really good time to do it, because I have a lot of XP. But is Pyromancy really going to help me, considering what's coming up? And there is an awful lot coming up. There's certainly a good few bosses where it really won't help at all. It's not going to help us right at the end. The Four Kings still worry me quite a lot. But we have killed those two, Ornstein and Smough, both of them are dead. We did it in the easiest order. If you do it in the other order, you can kill Smough first, and get Ornstein, and get his soul, and then any special snacky stuff you want to get from that is kind of more fighty. Well, it's a different style really, but I'm just happy they're dead, so that's good. I shall be calling that a segment at this point. Next time we'll resume and decide where to go next, really, and what to spend large amounts of XP on. So until then, see you later. Ta-ta!